When I met Harrison at his school, I did an evaluation at the cage at his college. And I noticed some things that are not consistent with the next level he wants to go to. Now I want to affirm that this is a very good college hitter already. Led the nation for about 3 weeks when you're a sophomore, right?
Yep.
And also led his team in home runs this last year, right?
Yep.
But we noticed some things that are not going to cut it at the next level. Not only is he not going to be able to compete, but very simply, I felt without those things, he's not going to get drafted, to be honest with you. At his size, they're not seeing home runs. They're going to see him, the product that he's going to represent is going to be a guy who gets on first base. They're going to look for him to draw walks. They're going to look for him for high pitch counts, all that kind of stuff. And we'll up his speed a little bit and get him on second. What I've told him is think about second base. Don't think of yourself as a singles hitter, think second base. Not doubles, but think second base. And I brought my good friend Louis Lopez. Louis is a 20-year pro. We're close friends, not just outside of baseball, but also we think a lot alike on hitting mechanics. So Lou's going to be another set of eyes, and together we're going to evaluate him and give him some drills to do to make those corrections before he goes into the draft. All right, let's go. What I see is a couple major things. Okay, he opens up his hip first, and that pulls his shoulders and everything. What I noticed when I looked at his stats was strikes out a lot. Way too much for his hand-eye coordination. And when I asked him, I knew from his swing, everything's on the outer third of the plate. This makes sense. That axis is going this way. So he can't get that ball deep and go oppo. He's seeing that ball out here. Okay, and so consequently he does not get a read where that even crosses the plate. The second thing you're going to see is barrel up. He's not getting in a good launch position with the head, and he's not inside the ball with the knob. Okay, he's not really driving to the ball. Okay. And he's pulling his head off. So what you're going to see basically is his swing pulls out like a pull swing. And the type of product that he's going to market himself, that's not going to cut it at the next level. You know, he's going to hit about 180 because they're going to figure out real quickly. First off, you know, everybody throws over 90, and second of all, they're going to use the black, right? So and even now in college, he's not covering that outer third of the plate. Okay, and it's real simple. Mechanically, he can't. He opens up his hips, and then his shoulders and his head follow. So he's out here on this pitch rather than being here. Okay, so what you're going to see is basically 3 or 4 things. Is it starts with that, and what does he happen if the hips are going? Then he has no power over here. So he's got that hip has got to stay closed. He's got to get the knob of the bat driving first, and you're also going to see. So you're going to see hip, shoulders, head. Everything's going this way, and so is the swing. The swing is going to be here. He's got a little bit of loop, again, that's not going to cut it at the next level with the extra MPH. Okay? All right, so I know you agree with me. Yeah. Okay, so what I want you to do is let's get him on a bucket first so we take that rotation away and make him square. Then let's do, and I mean that he stayed, no finish here. He locks in square on in, middle, out. Get him to do bottom hand, top hand, and just okay, and then get a straight push down, square, push straight, okay, and everything on the tee, and then I'll do some flips with it. Okay.
Right here. Concentrate on pulling your hands in. You can do single arm or 2 hands. Let's do single arm. The other thing is try to bring the bucket a little closer so that we really concentrate on pulling our hands in and going instead of reaching. Okay. I want our hands to get away from our body. We have no power. There you go. There you go. Do that again. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay? So that's the bat path we want to create. Now we go to the middle. Same thing. Concentrate on tucking your hands and go.
Okay.
There you go. That's a good finish right there. Same thing. Good. Okay. One more. All right. So remember, the key to this drill, instead of me cutting this way, is going here, finishing straight to there. Try one more. And on a good one. There you go. Want inside now? Let's go inside. Let's see how good we are now. Now this one we really got to tuck our hands.
Yeah.
And concentrate on pulling our hands in and going. Right. The head. There you go. So we talk about our head. You want to concentrate on keeping your head as still as possible. And to me, the best guy to refer to, you can look at, is Pujols. You can draw a straight line through his head the whole time.
He's really still.
So that's a good guy you can check out
Yeah.
and try and. All right. There you go. Do that again. One more. That's all it is. Same thing. You want to concentrate on getting the good push or extension. Make them believe there's two baseballs before I turn. So concentrate on this one, my contact, and this is my extension.
Okay.
So I want to hit both of them before I turn.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Yep.
Good. So and then what we always talk about, we always try to think of bringing your hands, both of these hands, I just really got to tuck them in and throw the barrel. That's all it is.
Yep.
That's the action I want to make every single time. So I know a lot of the times when they showed me that visual of having the two baseballs,
Yeah.
that's what really helped me understand what that push was,
Yeah. That helps.
instead of verbal the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm very big on visual.
Okay. Well, I'm trying.
Yeah, exactly.
Baseball. No. Okay.
This is the one. Now you're gonna control the barrel and stay through it there. Just think of a plane. Okay. Try it again.
We've also
Go.
inside half. You look at the whole baseball.
Right.
Inside half.
Okay. So just concentrate on with the other hand. Instead of my top hand coming this way, think of your palm always being up, pushing up. You're all right. There it is. That's it right there. We'll do it again. That's it right there. Felt it?
Yep. Back the other way.
Make the adjustment. Now the good thing is, once you feel the proper way, you already know how it feels.
Yeah.
So you can make the adjustment. Try it again. All right. So now this one's a little more tougher for you
Yeah.
because of the way you were always taught to swing.
Yeah.
You were always finishing like this. So that's why this is a good drill for you to help you get out of that habit. And most of the time I would just work away and middle.
Okay.
Way and middle, that's what's gonna break me out of that habit. Same thing. Okay. Right there. There you go.
All right, so next, let's just go here and I'm gonna flip him so he's tracking it into that spot.
Right.
And now he can't, if he leaves it out here, he's not gonna do it. So we're just gonna go here,
And catch.
here, here, and then just catch it there. So that's where you hit, right there. You don't hit out the, you gotta hit here. So that's
Right.
what we do, just do those bottom. And so we don't get any of this either. So it just comes off the shoulder, drop it square right there, okay?
Plus, no load.
Just hands.
Yep, just hands.
Drop the bad head down, don't get the bad head below the ball.
There you go. Good.
There we go.
That was one little thing that I would try to keep in mind. What always helped me. I want to concentrate on keeping this hand always facing the pitcher.
Okay.
If I always face the pitcher, I'm never going to drop the barrel.
Yeah.
If it goes up, the barrel goes down.
Got it.
So concentrate on that hand always facing the pitcher. So it's facing Carl right now, and I'm doing the check swing. Here, boom, boom. When I go bad, it's facing the ceiling now. We don't want that.
Got it.
I always try to go here. So I was always concentrating on taking it to this screen here.
Right.
I'm going here and here. If I'm working in this cage, I never wanted to hit a ball by where this camera was on this side.
Yeah.
Never. I was staying here and here the whole time, trying to shoot it this way. Pow! Concentrating with my hands for the most part.
That's when you start outside, because most kids, especially when they try to hit the ball hard, then they go like this and they get their shoulders into it.
Right.
You gotta separate.
Right.
This hand has gotta come off that shoulder.
So, and then that's where a lot of guys mess up, because just like you said, when they go into a cage, what's the first thing you do? It's your first swings. You're feeling strong.
Yeah.
You're trying to jerk everything. You're not helping yourself.
Bottom hand still or top hand?
Let's go
Top.
top. Now, just like he said, not saying you get separation and push straight. Don't push around. Push straight. See how much more disciplined you are, and then reach out for that.
Yeah.
You're looking for it here, you're not looking for it here.
Exactly. Like a lot of times, Carla like to say push straight. There's also, besides push, concentrate on controlling the barrel.
Right.
Control the barrel instead of the barrel controlling you. There you go. There you go. So just concentrate on, so we're getting the bat. We're gonna hit. Your top hand's gonna be here. I'm gonna finish my swing, but I wanna finish here, this way. Concentrate on staying with my power going towards center field.
Okay.
All right, sit back on it. So after every swing,
Yeah.
I want you, instead of falling this way with too much on our toes, concentrate on staying on the balls of your feet. I gotta have a good foundation right from the get-go, so that even when I swing and finish, I still should be able to stick my landing.
Okay.
I shouldn't be falling this way or falling this way. So the other one, now we'll do the twist. Finish it, boom, boom. There you go. Yes, sir. Carl, not for nothing with him, with controlling his head too. I think if his balance is good on the beginning, that's what's going to keep your head still.
Okay.
So this is key.
Yeah.
You know, it's so fundamental. I don't care what sport Usain Bolt, he doesn't run 100 meters like this. Mom, give me a Coke.
Yeah.
In fact, the axiom is you lose 0.2 of a second, you move your head. So you're looking over here, and the other guy wins.
Right.
And you don't lift the weight. You don't go like this.
Right.
In fact, go here with go square. Okay, now look at Lou. See the difference?
Yep.
You do it.
Yeah.
Go here square. Go here square. See? Now look at the camera. See the difference? I bet you it's 40% easily.
Your body automatically loses balance.
Yeah, there's no chain.
There you go. Right there. There you go.
So now we've had a couple of weeks to put some time in on this, and I have to say, you know, as a compliment to Harrison, when you get at that level, you get in your senior year, it's hard to make changes, you know, because you've logged so many miles on that mistake. And I give him a lot, don't you? I give him a lot of credit for going, you know, this is a kid that led the nation, for not being arrogant and go, well, I've always done it that way, but to accommodate what we as professionals are telling him works at the next level, and then the work ethic to make those changes, and then the next level is to do them enough so that then they become habituated, they become
That
automatic.
should show a lot of people that even though you're still a good hitter, how much work you have to put in. Because this game is not easy.
Well, it shows character, because it shows not being arrogant, being willing to accept information and make the change, and then the character to do the work and the amount of work to make those changes. Right. So that's you know, despite what somebody else is telling you, you know, I hate to call people out that are doing this wrong, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, this is what it takes. You want to play at the next level, this is what it takes at the next level.
And it's a combination of things. He gets his work in, you know, he's getting it with you, with myself, but also putting in his work behind the scenes.
Exactly.
That's what will separate him from the other guys.